gentlemen, found out just a little while ago that first vice president and a real wonderful guy who I've known for a long time, Kirk Carlson, going to be in the air chair with the Hefren investment team, hosting Hefren, Tillotson'S, Your Money and You. Listen, I like to run with the big dogs, even though I am nowhere in that same category as these financial giants. But I sure do love rubbing elbows with them and spending time in the Kdka radio studios because it is an education, to say the least. Mr. Meredith is going to enjoy a well-deserved holiday weekend off, but Kurt's going to be in, so I said, well, I better go back to work and do some business news for you to get you ready for 2 hours of Hefren Tillotson's with Kirk Carlson and company this Sunday, 9 a.m. until 11, Kdka Radio. Netflix is kicking the tires on a new high-end streaming plan dubbed Ultra to see whether consumers are willing to pay more for Ultra HD streams or content in HDR format. The heads in Germany's big three automakers met with the U.S. ambassador yesterday to reaffirm their support for zero tariffs on EU-U.S. trade in cars as they step up by lobbying efforts to avert a trade war. Two industry sources briefed on the talks said the chiefs of BMW, Volkswagen, and Mercedes parent Daimler met with Richard Grenell and said they would support the elimination of EU tariffs on cars imported from the U.S., provided the U.S. did the same. U.S. pork producers are about to be bitten by a second batch of tariffs from China and Mexico, and some large producers are predicting big losses. 1 in 4 hogs raised in the U.S. is sold overseas, and the Chinese are the world's top consumer of pork. Now, keeping in that patriotic theme this holiday week, the brands deemed most patriotic, those surveys were asked to rank the patriotism of 297 separate companies. And let me just throw out some of the winners: Jeep, Disney, Coca-Cola, Ford, American Express, Hershey, Twitter, Jack Daniels, AT&T, Walmart, Coach, Amazon, Apple, Fox News, MSNBC, McDonald's, KFC, Pepsi, Coors, Sam Adams, Instagram, Gibson, Old Navy, Craftsman, John Deere, LL Bean, J. Crew, Gap, Tesla, Google, Starbucks, Colgate, Gatorade, Harley-Davidson, Marlboro, the San Francisco 49ers, the New England Patriots, along with Converse, Louisville Slugger, New Balance, Nike, New England Patriots, as I mentioned, and yes, America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, are in there as well. Louisville Slugger, New Balance, Nike, Major League Baseball, the Yankees of New York, Under Armour, Wrangler, and Wilson Sporting Goods. And you know, speaking of the Yankees, yesterday, July 4th, it was a very special anniversary because on that day, 1939, Lou Gehrig gave his famous speech and retired from the game of baseball, all because of what would become known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And when I think of Hefren Tillotson, I think of Live Like Lou, Suzanne Alexander, the namesake because of her late husband Neil, who passed away from that dreaded disease. So anytime you can click on and support their cause, ladies and gentlemen, that is not just a good thing, it's a great thing. Again, don't forget, later today we're on the road. We're going to be going to Pfeiffer Hardware to see Ed Pfeiffer to talk about some amazing things to help you do some great home improvement this holiday week. And also EV True Value Hardware and Party Rental, and the M-Run, the Big Tent Sale, underway through the 7th. And don't forget our good friend Mike Broniszewski from Sarver True Value and True Value Rental out in Sarver. Everything you need, and all of our great friends that support the True Value Hardware Show every Saturday from 10 until 11. It is 1-800-6-HARDWARE. And remember this, behind every project is a true value. Good afternoon.